I was born and brought up in an architecture family. My dad was an architect. So for me, even while schooling, I was exposed to this whole world of architecture. I used to go with him to sites. I used to help him doing tracings. And he was very good in perspectives. He was very good in sketching. And that is what he taught me, and that has really helped me all my life. So whatever thoughts came to my mind, I could portray them on the papers. He told me that everybody can design. What is important is how you show, do you have any tool to show those designs? Yeah, that was my major inspiration. My uncle, who was in Nasik, who was also an architect. So we only talked, breathed, ate, drank, everything was architecture. Yeah, talking about the creative process and what drives me. Metaphors was a beautiful name considered by me and my late partner Amala Sheth. But recently I've developed a beautiful thing which we follow a slogan which is called OM. A is aesthetics, U is utility, because whenever you design something it should be utilitarian, otherwise it's of no use. The third point is so important because OM, that is mindfulness. Charts, estimates, budgets, timelines, sensitivity towards material, because even if it is a small table or a huge tower, we follow OM as our basic principle. We strongly believe that whatever building you do, it should talk to you. It should be thought-provoking. You should think about that building. It should be eye-catching. You should interact with the building. And that is how Corinthian came up to this. First time when we sat on the land, it had a nice mount over there, a small hill. So the whole structure was designed with the hill. So Corinthian Club is a mix of everything, where there are weddings happening. I mean, different age people come there. People come there for rejuvenation because we've designed a beautiful spa there. So we're talking about people who come there to relax, to heal. When you design a place like this, you have to be extra careful. You have to be careful about the functionality, about the materials, what you use, because maintenance is such an important part. And in today's world, automation, because air conditioning, sustainability comes into picture. Basically, along with that, we're designing a huge hospital. You talk about infections and you talk about materials used. It should be pleasant to an eye, but it should be still maintainable. So yeah, hospital becomes challenging, and I feel a patient when he's sitting in an OPD, as it is, he's going through an emotional imbalance and he's nervous. And so what can you do to change his mood? We put in a lot of efforts in making that patient comfortable, their relatives comfortable. And more than that, the doctor should be in good mood. He should be energetic. He should be happy. And we really designed something different where doctors are happy while they're operating, and so is the patient. One particular house which I would like to talk about is a simple house which was designed for a friend. So the house had to be a practical house, and at the same time they entertain a lot. So it had to be slightly glamorous, but glamorous not in a blingy manner, but something designer. We used a lot of textures, we used a lot of lights to change the different moods. A lot of automation was done. So we really enjoyed designing that place. People in my generation, they will not accept AI so easily, but we have no choice than to accept it. In fact, when you go deep and when you start understanding the subject, it is beautiful. If one uses AI to their advantage, it will be a huge advantage, and that's future. You cannot stop that. I'm talking about technological innovation, which is backed by human creativity. I mean, it's a beautiful marriage if it happens. In this next 5 years, there will be a major shift in things you design, how you design, what to design, but you have to just adapt. You just have to use your creativity and make AI do whatever you want to. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward for this change. I wish I was that young architect who is stepping into this generation, because things are going to change drastically. A person like me, I still sustain myself with a pencil, with a pen and a sketchbook. But a young architect who is now studying architecture has to get educated in different fields other than architecture. He has to be good in engineering. He has to be good in computer science. He has to be good in communication. One doesn't know how much work they've done, but then marketing is such an important tool that they're going places because of Insta. So a future architect has to be like a an all-rounder. They'll have to go through problems, but then that is where you learn things. This particular program will definitely expose a lot of people to understand what future looks like and what goes in an architect's personal life to do whatever he's doing. And since Forbes India is interviewing that particular person, I'm sure that person has done something right in his life. So thanks to Forbes India and thanks to Kohler for all this efforts. Hats off to you guys.